Boo.
Welcome to Nick and Zac Show. I'm your apparent host of the day, Zach, because Nick never shows. With us, we have with us our
Hello,
other
Zach.
other Zach, other regular co-host of the show, because Nick never shows up.
Oh, what's new, everybody? It's been a wonderful hell of a first week of the new year, hasn't it?
Oh, it has. But I have a dishwasher.
Yes, and it's not got a actual human's name attached to it either.
Right. Well, the last one was Kenmore. We ripped out the Kenmore. And I shit you not, like mice had lived in the top of this fucking Kenmore in that insulation thing because there's a nice little divot in. There's mouse shit all under there. It's all old too. But as I'm tearing into it, somebody spray foamed the side of the stupid thing instead of yeah. So no, they spray foamed at the base of the freaking dishwasher up to the counter. I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this?
Oh, and also tonight, I'm not in the basement. I'm out in the garage.
No, okay.
So yeah, I figured, I'm going to stay in the garage tonight. Get a little bit warmer. I've had the space heater going out here for like 2 hours, so
nice.
A little bit warmer. So yeah, hell of a first week, guys, gals, whoever's actually watching this shit. This shit show of a broadcast.
Right. Well, let's not all done. We're not done with the dishwashing story. It still gets better. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, so not only is it all under there, like you can tell the cord that got used had been like changed because it had one of those like those changed big yellow extension cord heads on them. So like you buy that at freaking Walmart or whatever, right?
They did an extension cord head to the line for the dishwasher.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the original dishwasher cord, right? I shit you not, but they had to change the end at some point. All right, but it was copper wire, the copper line for the water line, all the way to the dishwasher.
Yeah. Wait, what? No hose.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the box that sits underneath that's got the pump, and it's been jury rigged onto the side of the base, right? And the copper hose comes all the way to that pump unit, right?
Hard copper line.
Hard copper line goes all the way, bends in, and they've flanged it down or up, so like down flange from the actual main, right? And they hit a shutoff valve, but that shutoff valve was seized. And that shutoff valve.
So this is the second time in your house that you ran into a bad valve.
No, every valve in this house is bad, other than the toilet and the main water shutoff in the house. And the washer and dryer, those work.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
we're gonna have fun one day.
I really think you're gonna have to come out to visit and help me re-plumb the entire house.
We're gonna have to. Yeah, I was gonna say, if that happens, you gotta come help me convert my house to a manifold system. Then.
Well, I mean, we can try, but it's gonna be this old house. But see, first I want proof that you can fit into my crawl space. Then I'll start making promises that you may or may not get help. Because if you can't fit in my crawl space, then you're just handing tools down to me while I do all the work.
We might as well convert your place to a manifold system too.
I don't know what that means.
Use an apex line. No. Use an apex line to where all the valves are in one spot. They call it a manifold.
So right here, my main comes in right along where the garage is, right? Because the garage is a slab, right? And then it starts the house, attached garage. Yeah. So the main comes in there, and then it trails off. The problem is everything's in a perfect line. There's actually almost no fucking reason, but I want shutoffs under there, underneath every single fixture, right?
Okay, so you're like You're wanting valves by every fixture. Meanwhile, I'm wanting them all in one place, kind of like a circuit breaker panel.
Well, which I can understand that, but the thing is, I don't want to run that many different lines when I can just go shut off valve, because then you have staggered shut off valves down the line of the house. So if there's any break at any point, you can shut off a step farther.
Which for your crawl space, with having a crawl space, that makes more sense in a way. Me having a full basement where you can actually get to everything over top of your head. Yeah, okay. Go ahead, run a manifold system, no problem.
Well, I mean, it makes the manifold system does make sense. I see what you're saying, but no, when you stop and think, my washer and dryer is here. On the exact opposite side of it is the shower, and then across the little pathway, because that's how bathrooms work, right? Is the other two fixtures, which is the toilet and the sink. Other than that, everything's right by the main, anyways. Because that's because the water heater's over by the washer and dryer, but you've got the actual main sink and dishwasher right there. So literally, there's not that many separate points.
Yeah, and honestly, with my house, the way it's set up down in the basement, it kind of doesn't make sense. I mean, I've explained it to you before, like my boiler system, because it's hot water baseboard heat. Being a constant flow system and then going to the hot water heater, you would think the hot water heater would be close by the boiler, but it's not.
Yeah,
there's about 25 foot of line going over to where the hot water heater is. So it's like I want to consolidate all the stuff that is considered mechanical for the house.
No, what I would do in this old house fixer upper show is I would actually add, if there is not a shutoff valve. Yeah, have your manifold system, but have one underneath where each freaking radiator is. That way you can shut off the hot right there to that radiator above you.
Yeah, now as far as like the piping goes to the baseboard radiators, that's going to be left the hell alone.
Right.
But like going to the entire house, like coming out of the hot water heater, going to all the fixtures in the house, plumbing fixtures.
I know.
Like that.
I know what I'm going to do is my hot water heater is going to have a shut off on both sides, the in and the outlet, because then there's no air pocket. When you shut off the main, it's actually got to recycle your whole fucking hot water heater, which makes no fucking sense. You'll actually get air pocket. But if you have a shut off valve on both sides, because my shut off valve to my hot water heater sees too.
Yeah, I got shut off valves on both sides of the hot water heater.
Right. Yeah, my hot water heater is seized, so I can't even shut off my hot water heater. I have to shut off the main. And then that little drain spout, because there's a plastic cap over top of it, thank God. The puppy tried freaking chewing on that, and we found out, because we're like, where is your mouth bleeding from? Oh, no, you were chewing on plastic.
Yeah.
And
now,
all I can think is that's
one thing that is nice, like
drain.
If I got to shut off the water of the whole house here, I don't have to worry about trying to get all the air out of my heating system, because, the water goes through the heating system and then to the hot water heater.
Right.
Well, every single one of these baseboard radiators inside the house has its own vent valve.
Oh, nice.
Its own automatic vent valve. So just turn the water on, let it go, it'll bleed itself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go!
Free food and kids, someone to play with.
I think
stay in the house, or do I have to stay in the camper?
Where are you trying to stick your kids?
In the camper.
Well, then wherever you want. In the camper. It's got multiple rooms.
You like that, don't you? I just did that.
You like how I just did that?
Yeah. Are there two entrances to the camper?
Technically. There's no stairs for the one.
They're young. They can jump.
Well, there's a bathroom. There's a shower. There's actually, because it's a bunk. It's got the double bunk in the back. So it's got the bottom and then two uppers. And then the kitchen table comes down. That's its own little bed. And then there's actually the fold out couch as well. So there's 1, 2, 3 technically.
You could technically sleep like 6, 7 people with it.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'd say you can fit probably about 8 if you really push it.
Yeah. And then, of course, you have all the floor space for people in sleeping bags.
Right. Yeah, it's one of the bunkhouse campers. Old Marathon.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Till I get rid of it and I get a new one. That's the plan.
Yeah.
It was something lighter. No, I was talking with my uncle about that because he was making a comment he can't stand those new Jeeps, the Jeep pickup truck. I said, yeah, but they're supposed to have an amazing freaking tow package to them.
For what they are, yeah, they do tow pretty good. They do tow a pretty decent amount.
Up to 7,000 pounds. That's my camper.
Yeah, and what it is okay, so the Jeep pickup truck, one thing that people are like, oh, it's just a regular. Well, yes and no. They actually did 2 key things to it. One, the wheelbase is longer, so it's more stable that way. But the second thing that they did is it's actually wider, so it's more stable, so that allows it to tow more.
Well, the thing being, when you look,
body's the same size as a regular.
No, when you start the Gladiators, but you start typing in the shit you need to tow in their build. Yeah, I shit you not, their build it takes up almost the price of a new dually. Like you look at it like an almost $80,000 truck. Like, well, why don't I just buy a real truck then?
Well, you could get a $90,000 one too. Go ahead with the Rubicon package of the diesel engine, $90,000.
Like I said, why not just get a real truck then?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, I can get a dually for the same price.
The auto show that we went to last year was more like manufacturer selling show in a way. So, like, everything that you saw in there was for sale, except for like 10 exotic cars that were just there on display.
Right.
They actually had Gladiator Rubicon, fully loaded, leather, absolutely everything, diesel engine. And they wanted $88,000 for it.
Say
that was before everybody got their stimulus checks. So that, they went ahead and added on the price of the stimulus checks onto it for this year.
Right.
Did I go there?
Oh, that's okay. I mean, yeah, we finally got ours. There's that whole screw up with the freaking turbo.
My other friend got his.
Yeah, that was nuts. And they were saying, well, it's gonna suck to be you. Of course, welcome to the quarantine show. I'm quarantined, you're quarantined, we're all quarantine show. Like my wife said, I thought you weren't going to tell anybody. It's like, well, I'm not posting it up on, and she's like, you are. I said, oh, I'm not posting it on Facebook. And she's like, well, technically you're sharing it on Facebook. I was like, I'm not looking and going, hey, everybody, guess what? Like that.
You are.
A show is different than getting the.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was leading into at the very beginning of the show, saying that the very first week of the year has been shit already.
Oh yeah. And the thing being, I'm not posting up on the everybody I know because nobody I know watches this show, so I know I'm good. But yeah. I mean, my family got thrown into the quarantine, which whatever.
Which is slightly different from why my family is under quarantine,
right.
To where you guys, I'm not going to say specifically, but we were directly exposed.
Right. But we're going crazy in this house already. Like, you cannot coop up a 4-year-old.
Day 5.
Like, we're not even freaking 8 days deep, and you cannot.
Yeah, you're not even a full week into it yet, though, are you?
No.
And here I am. I'm technically on day 3.5 because I had half a day Wednesday before knowing I had to go into quarantine.
I think we're on day 8 because Monday's is day 10. And then we still have then we still have we got a total of 24 days of quarantine in this house. 24 fucking days of quarantine in this house.
Yep, and I just had my test done yesterday, and of course it's not a rapid because my work won't accept a rapid. But anyhow,
well, and that's fine. You'll find out how that goes from there. But yeah, that's where I'm sitting here going that this is nuts because no matter what I do, I still have to watch myself, right? Because technically, your clothing runs a risk. Like anything you touch or somebody else touch runs risk.
Yeah, you pretty much got to fumigate your house with Lysol in 3 days.
Yeah, but somebody show me where Lysol really does anything. They still can't prove it does.
It works on the other viruses in the same family of virus that this is.
Right, but I'm talking. Look, there's risk involved, is what I'm saying. So
yeah, and I mean, everybody out there, nobody says 100% that whatever you use is going to kill it. They all say 99.9. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. COVID cough.
Well, the shit sucks. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm hoping I don't.
No,
but
I'll tell
I
you.
have a funny feeling I think I am starting. So.
What, your period? That's a little.
No, to show symptoms.
Symptoms of your period? That's for the internet. That's a little. Wow.
You've been drinking all day, haven't you?
No.
Well, dealing with a dishwasher, you have to going from Ken Moore to Whirlpool.
Yeah. Well, we now have an oyster toaster, an oyster toaster oven. We've got the pizzazz for the pizza.
Don't you mean like oyster?
Yeah, sure, whatever, oyster. Anyways, so we got the pizzazz for the pizza, right? We've got what is that thing?
We got a Soft XL air fryer.
No, we got a Hamilton Beach. Well, I don't know what my air fryer is. That's buried in the cupboard. But we got a Hamilton Beach. Well, our toaster oven's a convection oven too. But we got a Hamilton Beach microwave, Hamilton Beach coffee maker. We got a Capresso espresso machine. We have a Frigidaire refrigerator, a Mana washer and dryer, and a Whirlpool stove, Whirlpool dishwasher now.
See, and I have...
And a Vizio TV.
Okay, yeah, we got a Vizio TV actually too.
I need to replace my Vizio TV. That's a tax returns issue, though. That is not a stimulus. Other than I had to replace the dishwasher. I mean, it had to happen, especially with this this shit in the house and being quarantined, because it's just so hard to keep up on everything. Everybody was just down. I mean, it's just so yeah. We got that. Needed to replace the appliance. The only thing we've actually splurged on. Because everything else went towards, hey, we have these bills coming up, and the money's going right to it because I'm off work. Yeah. I don't know I don't know how much money I'm actually going to see because taxes and insurance and everything else at a decreased pay rate. I have no idea. So we put everything else back for.
I will say, okay, like I have an LG washer. LG dryer. I replaced the washer last year because I absolutely hated the front loader. I had enough of that thing after 11 years of faithful service from that LG washer. I didn't feel like dumping any more money into it to keep fixing it.
I don't like front loaders.
I did not go with a front loader again. Will never own another front loader.
I don't like how the top load's locked now.
So this top load is also one of the ones that you can see through. It's got the glass top.
Okay.
What they call the diamond glass.
Right.
It's supposed to be like as strong as diamonds. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to test it. But, it's really nice. Now, the only problem that I have there in the washroom now, bathroom, because it's just one and the same, is the dryer can't keep up with the size load that the washer can do. So I'm going to replace the dryer here at tax time with another LG dryer. Now, this one here, I may not just get rid of or throw it to the side. If somebody needs one, hey, it works. So in a couple months, you all looking for a dryer, you want to come and get it, whatever, whoever's watching this shit.
Well, you have to close the 7-Eleven because, if we don't know you, you're not finding out my address.
Yeah, exactly. And then as far as kitchen appliances go, when these things finally get replaced, they will not ever be replaced with the same brand again. I will never own another Samsung refrigerator. I will never own another Samsung microwave vent combo unit. I don't of that shit.
I don't like Samsung TVs. I had nothing but issues with my last one.
Everything made by Samsung is expensive junk.
Yeah. Vizio, I don't mind, but I don't know. All I know is I've got to get a new TV. This one will start going. It's like Wheel of Fortune, but nobody's winning. And it just doesn't stop.
This refrigerator.
You turn it off, wait for it to power down, and hope that it stops ticking while you're doing it. Because you can unplug the back and it still doesn't stop right away, right? You can unplug it and hope it stops, and then turn it back.
I would have never gotten rid of the TV that I had before, except for one problem. And it was so old, it was one of the original Google TVs that Sony made.
Okay.
It became unsupported. It became an unsupported device. They would not allow it to update anymore or anything like that. It just basically got cut off and outdated. So it's one of those things. I absolutely love that TV. It worked great. It still worked great. It just would not connect to the Wi-Fi or anything work with it anymore, all the additional features of it.
That's why I have the Fire Stick.
Yeah.
I've got a smart TV, but I use the Fire Stick.
Yep.
They're easy. You plug the freaking power cord in the thing, and you plug it in the HDMI cord or the HDMI port, and the thing does itself. It's the easiest thing in the world. Power, plug it into the TV.
Yeah, we figured that out last night, how easy it actually was. Oh,
and it took you 20 minutes to plug in a Fire Stick. I don't know how the hell it took you 20 minutes to plug in a Fire Stick.
I actually had to take the TV completely down off the entertainment center in order to get to the HDMI port.
God, you're dumb.
So anyhow, like I was saying about Samsung appliances, this refrigerator in the past 5 years that I've owned this place and this refrigerator's been here for me, the motherboard, both motherboards inside the refrigerator have had to be replaced. Both ice makers have had to be replaced twice. What else am I missing on this? Oh, the filter holder for the water line going to it for the automatic ice makers and stuff like that, right? It shattered too, and sending water all over the inside of the refrigerator, leaking on everything and running out the refrigerator onto the floor.
Well, two things here. Is it worth having a automatic ice maker?
It's actually pretty sweet. It really is. But I'll never own another Samsung refrigerator. Who do we got?
This is news. We're going to touch on the news because this affects the state of Pennsylvania. Republican Senator Pat Toomey, Pennsylvania, said that President Trump committed impeachable offenses in his efforts to throw out the results of 2020 presidential election. I do think the president committed impeachable offenses, said Toomey during an interview on Fox News, the Journal editorial report. The House, after getting 185 co-sponsors, will propose impeachment Monday, though it is unlikely to get through. Senate Majority Leader Mitch noted the Senate is in recess until January 19th. It would take unanimous consent for the Senate to vote on impeachment before then, and President-elect Joe Biden will be sworn in on January 20th.
So basically, he's saying there's no point in trying to do the impeachment, even though he thinks that he should be impeached.
No. That's two different senators speaking. Toomey is saying, it's impeachable offenses, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not trying to sway this conversation one way or the other, because I understand the concept. They're saying, well, if we impeach him, he can't run a second time. If we can actually get it through this time. That's why they're trying for the 25th Amendment, so that, because he can't run in 2024 then. My thing is, some of these people they're jumping back and forth so much that I just don't know. I got it. Everything that just happened is insane, and I'm not going to say right or wrong one way or the other, other than doing it was wrong. Like the people who physically went in, wrong. But
there's two wrongs there, really, with everything that happened down there. Two things that I'll say blatantly wrong. One, the way everybody just stormed in there, but two, how did everybody just storm in there? Who actually gave the stand down order to all the security around there? Because that ain't going to happen under any circumstances, people being able to just bombard in there and only one person getting shot? Come on now. I've been around that building before. There's snipers fucking everywhere.
The police chief resigned.
It's bullshit. Somebody went ahead and gave a stand down order and let it happen.
Look,
Who did that?
All I'm saying, if they hired Boba Fett, we wouldn't have this fucking problem.
Yeah.
Look, the Mandalorian hired Boba Fett right then and there. They found the child. Grogu was found, and then they handed him off to some crazy nutbag Jedi. But Boba Fett gets involved. Grogu found.
Yep, but you get what I'm saying there, where it's like, how the hell did they just, right through all those security measures? That's bullshit.
Pelosi got a hold of the Pentagon, and Milley ended up saying no, trying to get him to agree to ignore the orders of the president. For the next 14 days or whatever.
There's a huge difference between an officer's oath and an enlisted oath. And that's one thing people forget about. Officers only, their oath's only to the Constitution and nothing else.
No, Milley said no. The commander-in-chief is the commander-in-chief. If he issues a lawful order, he issues a lawful order, and we will follow the lawful order. We don't pick and choose who our commander-in-chief is. We're the military.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm obviously paraphrasing extraordinarily.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, but
at the same time, if you really want to get technical about it, officers technically don't have to listen to the commander-in-chief. Technically. To a degree, they do. If it's a lawful order, there's no reason not to.
Yeah, when he downright gives an order, it's different than if he downright just goes, hey,
Yeah.
Do what.
Yeah, but I mean, their oath is literally only to the Constitution, nothing else.
I know
what I'm saying.
I don't want to pick at straws because last I knew they gave the same oath that we get.
They don't. They actually don't.
They just have a different creed.
Yeah, they actually don't have any part of their oath saying to the officers appointed over me and those over me.
What's your NCO creed?
Hold on a minute.
He's got to remember.
She had something.
The dirty
household 6 had something to say.
Yeah. What's your NCO creed? There, Black.
There's no point in me even memorizing it because
no. You should know it.
No, I
NCO
don't know
Green.
it because I don't really care
No,
anymore.
I got you. I've been out since 2013. All right, I got you. No competent officers. NCO. If you look at the first letter or the first word of each paragraph of the NCO creed, no competent officers.
Well, it's like whenever anybody asks for the first, second, or third general order, it's really easy. It's all covered by the fourth general order. I'll guard my post from flank to flank and take no shit from any rank. Obviously, that's drink-worthy.
No, it was just drinking time, but I'll take it.
You like that fourth one?
Yeah. I mean, it
covers all three.
Not the first time I've heard it.
Yeah, but I mean, it sums up everything.
Oh yeah. That's okay. Freaking this whole thing just blew out of proportion. Here's my thing. Yeah. I don't give a fuck who the president is. Like when it's voting time, sure. Beyond that, I get no real say in it. That's why we have electoral college, anyways. And they're all going to do stupid shit that I don't like, no matter which one.
Exactly.
And number three, my local elected officials affect my life way more rapidly and way more often. Those are the people that concern me.
What starts to concern me in this area is the school board.
Well, yeah, that's
technically
a local elected official.
Well, in some ways, yes. But the school board, it doesn't make sense for a school board to have this authority to be able to raise taxes.
They can't.
They do here.
They're not really raising the taxes. It still has to go upon a levy and everything else.
Nope. Here, they wound up going ahead and doing a 0.5% increase on everybody's property taxes for this school district.
You have to vote for property tax.
Nope. They have the authority in this state that the school boards are able to raise taxes themselves. Stupid.
You might need to look into that. There's probably a loophole there.
Nope. There's no loophole. They've done it. They actually had people with lawyers try and fight it. There's no way to fight it.
Then why don't they just raise it up to freaking 100%?
But
if there's no
COVID, they raised our property taxes to cover the cost of Chromebooks for every student, getting the tech and everything. When, it was proposed to the board 5 years ago when they were doing system upgrades to go ahead 5 years ago, mind you, to go ahead and go this route before any of this ever happened. And they had the funds then to do it, and they didn't do it.
Well,
Talk about seeing writing on the wall and not doing it.
Here's my thing. If you look into it, no, there's got to be some stipulations on it. Otherwise, they literally could just triple your property overnight on you.
They pretty much did that. They actually raised our property tax overnight.
Well, right, but how much? They could triple. I mean, literally go, yeah, we're not just going to take an increase at, $500,000. We're going to take and go for $1.50 for every $100 of property value.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there.
There's got to be some stipulation where they can look in for a shortened period of time for like a year. They can raise based on an emergency setting. Blah 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 blah. Where they
no, this is permanent.
Spike it.
This is permanent here. This raise is permanent.
Right, but you know what I'm getting at. There's got to be There's got to be
a cap to how much they can raise it,
and how often, and everything else, and for what reasons, and everything else.
Wow, we actually made it 40 minutes already.
Yeah, I know.
It seems like it's only been 10.
Does it?
Of course, with the quarantine, you lose track of all time and what day it is, and even did I take a shower today or not?
I did take a shower.
Well, maybe not quite that bad, but at the same time.
Yeah, I did take a shower today.
I did too.
I
did.
So, to those who obviously don't live in our house, which is everybody listening to this thing, we sat down and did a nice social distancing movie night. And by social,
Mega
I
social
mean, I live in
distancing.
Ohio and you live in Pennsylvania, and all the kids sat and watched Frozen 2, and we used TV computers to associate and everything else. So how'd that go?
Disney Plus's group watch system sucks, so we had to synchronize it all.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the baby's coated in ice cream. She's showing me through the window. Oh man.
So how'd that go on your side? Because I've got a 4-year-old that thinks that it should happen again today and probably every night afterwards. But
The girls liked it. Yeah. And McKaylin actually asked me today, when do I actually get to meet that little girl? So yeah.
And for her, that's probably a bigger deal than what most people realize.
Yeah, actually, in a way. She actually wants to meet Kat. Yeah, so it'd be good.
Right. Tell her when the COVID's dead.
Yeah.
When it goes the way of polio.
I had to meet her real quick because she walked out here asking me a question.
Yeah, when the COVID goes the way of the flu, we blame another disease for it instead. Which, like I said,
make sure you have your vaccination papers to go across state lines.
Right. Well, yeah, like I said before, I took this as serious as I could, and I'll tell you, it sucks, and I've got health conditions. I'll tell you that it sucks, but I mean, malaria was worse. I'll say that much. Actually, the treatment for malaria was by far worse than this.
I do think, though, that this COVID has actually...
I think it got weaker.
Maybe actually worked in a positive way for you. I mean, you're not quite as hideous looking.
No, that's
maybe you didn't have any other excuse but to waste time to clean yourself up a little bit better.
Well, no.
That might be what it is.
It's called quarantine. It's kind of like when you go to a bar, the more you drink, the more attractive everything around you looks.
This is the first drink.
Well, hence my second wife. All right. But I'm telling you straight up, right here, you've been in quarantine already. You're on like day 2 of quarantine, and I'm starting to look good. I'm telling you, it's the quarantine. It's because you're trapped in your house. It ain't about
what you're saying is it's Afghanistan all over again.
What I'm saying is I'm surprised more people don't have kids coming after their quarantines.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, I'm not. We're good.
Well, I've been watching that. I've been watching some of these stand-up comedians, and guys started making fun of the people with like the 19 kids. Like he's like how? Yeah. He's like, how in the world do you have like? He's like, you've got 9 kids because some lady got offended or whatever. He's like, you've got 9 kids. 9. How? After 8, you didn't go, we're broken, poor enough. No. Let's have one more. He goes, how do you even have a 9th kid? After number 8, yeah, I don't even know how it's physically possible. Just going on and on and on. And I mean, he's not wrong. It's like literally.
Well, it's like, you think about it, having that many kids, if you want to take the whole family somewhere, you got to have a passenger endorsement in the bus.
Yeah. I mean, because I was adopted. My adoptive dad is the youngest of 7. And, at a certain point, I'm looking and go, why? Why? I got it. At a certain point, it's one of those.
Back then it was cheap labor, so
like I said, adoptive, so 14 years older than me. No, I know it wasn't that different in the 70s. So I'm just saying it's just I don't know how that many kids. Like, I love my kids. Don't get me wrong. There's a cap.
Yes, and I hit my cap, and I made sure I took care of it.
There's a cap the number of kids, because if say
3.5 years ago, I got 2 for the price of 1. One of them was 9 years old. One was still in the womb.
Yeah, but
3 is enough.
Here's my thing, right? I don't care if you've got religious beliefs that prevent you from doing things to prevent kids. Doesn't prevent you from keeping your dick in your pants.
True.
Just saying, at a certain point, you look and go, no more kids? You've got a responsibility yourself to keep you in your pants.
Yep. Or how about some of these like Maury show types where guys have 25 kids and 10 baby mamas?
I know. And they're nationwide.
Imagine the child support payments there.
Can you imagine, though? The problem is these girls that they've got 3 kids with 5 dads. I don't know how that even worked.
Yeah. Yeah, you just made the gears in my head turn. Anyhow.
Just saying. Yeah, it's one of those, it just... I don't get it. I don't understand.
They must be really freaky. The dads must be twins.
Oh my God, dude! I saw this thing on freaking. Was it on Facebook? I don't remember. It was in the news though. But it was this set of twins married a set of twins. Okay, yeah. Identical twins married identical twins, and both had identical twins. That technically makes the cousins siblings, DNA-wise.
That technically makes the cousins more than just siblings. You could say DNA clones.
By technicality. Imagine if your cousin does a crime and then you get hung up for it. Now,
Could you imagine being like a chimera, though, and having 2 different sets of DNA inside your body?
Well, just imagine if they
that's something that's an actual real medical thing, too.
Imagine if they all married twins.
It did it again. Would that be the...
Did I break your brain?
At a certain point of that, going in that type of pattern... Is that deepening their gene pool or not?
I don't know. I got nothing.
That's a good question, too, is it not?
Did I break your brain?
No, not yet.
Once they become second cousins...
If you had another can of pineapple to throw at me, even virtually, it'd probably break my brain.
You know what? Worse, though, technically, once they surpass second cousins, in several states in this country, they can intermarry.
Well, in some states in this country, it's second cousins they can.
Oh, yeah, but here goes the issue. They start intermarrying. Are they still technically marrying their sibling?
Ooh. If they're all DNA clones.
If they are.
Oh, here we go again. Hold on.
Enter in a half lane. Stop.
Oh. Hopefully this year I can finally get in and see a dentist.
I saw one just a few months ago.
So when I got out of the Army in 2013, they told me to see VA. VA would finish my dental work. I was locked out of VA.
That's a hell of a lie. I know so many people that were told, VA will finish you up.
No. When it was in writing. VA had to finish. They didn't have time left in my contract to finish all my dental work. So I actually had written in, but I was locked out of VA through the VA system nonsense, right? And so in doing so, I didn't get any of my dental work done. And then I start having this one's a filling that chipped out that was a filling that chipped out before I got out of the Army anyways.
Lovely. So what do you do about that? You waiting for the VA dentist at this point?
No, VA won't touch my dental work because it took over 180 days. So VA has no responsibility for my dental because I'm not 100% disabled.
Have anything that's a direct dental problem due to the military.
Right. So I have to go deal with it all on my own, which involves the majority of my teeth now because it just kept spreading. One cavity turned into the edge of it, into the next tooth, into the next tooth. Now I have like whole interior sections of my teeth like gone in molars. So it's probably looking at probably easiest thing to look and tell them, pull everything you have to and throw some dentures in there because I don't have any other option. Like, I ain't paying for implants. They can fuck off.
Yeah, at the same time, I don't know if I would recommend implants. It depends. If it's one tooth, no. If it's like all of them, okay, maybe, because then they can put 4 bouts in your mouth.
Right. But they're supposed to be expensive as hell.
They are, but they're very, very painful too.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't like pain. Not in my mouth.
I don't have any, but speaking from other people's experiences that have talked to me about it, implants are extremely painful to go through.
Once you have them, great. But getting them is...
Yeah, because it's not just one surgery. No, you get one surgery to put the stud in. Second surgery is to go ahead and prepare the stud. The third one is to put the tooth on.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
and they're expensive
so
as hell.
Doing implants, it's 3 surgeries. Not 1, 3.
Yeah, well, like when you look at this one, it actually, the whole lower...
Wow, you froze at the right time. Whole lower, that fingers up. He's playing the world's smallest violin for anybody who doesn't give a shit.
Half of that tooth is... Right. So anyway, so the filling chipped out in 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. And this, because the only dentist in that area in Afghanistan had actually gone to Bagram to go do some meeting or something. So I had to have some specialist, like actual E4 specialist, to take away the confusion to any other military branch. E4, rank of specialist, fill this motherfucker, and it looked like permanent plaque. Because it was an emergency filling. Well, it finally chipped out freaking last year the rest of the way and just went from there.
Lovely.
Yeah, but not to mention the other dental work that I need, that it's like, how much is that going to cost me?
I can do the removal for you for free.
I can remove your face for free, too.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm trying to help save you money since you're in quarantine and don't know how much is coming in.
My thing is,
I'm doing you a favor.
I've got my HSA for that can cover this. It's one of those. I'm really thinking about getting the Delta Dental through VA for the reduced rate, so they'll pay at least a good chunk of it. And then if you go on, what is it, Veterans Day, actual Delta Dental dentists, they actually will treat you for free.
Huh.
Yeah.
I need my slippers. This concrete floor is still cold out here.
My wife said that sounds like a personal problem.
It is kind of a personal problem. I'm going to shut off the camera. I'll stay with you on here with the bike, though.
Right. But now, I got to do something about my dental work. And then, of course, my 4-year-olds do her dental appointment. She would have got one this year, but the COVID and everything screwed with everything.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
And, of course, the school district out this way. It's probably countrywide now. They require the kids to go to a dentist.
Yeah. It starts getting weird.
Which is fine and dandy in some cases, but other cases it's an overreach of government in my mind.
Yeah. I think if the school's paying for it, they can pay to have the dentist do a quick dental exam for the kids at the school. Give them their fluoride treatment and call it a day.
Fluoride treatment is now optional.
Well, but I'm just saying, and if they see anything wrong with, so is vaccines anymore too. But
so
except the COVID, that's not. It's
not going to be optional.
No. Hey, all I'm saying is, look, vaccine-wise, it's about time some of these people get forced to vaccinate their children.
Oh yes, unless they're Amish.
Well,
you're leaving that one alone?
No, I said, well,
you're leaving the whole Amish comment alone. They're not going to see the show. Say what you want.
No, I was reading something real quick.
What, the next date for Ron Springer?
No. It was Biden making comments about Trump on Twitter, apparently.
Oh, he's going to continue doing that. He'll do that his whole presidency. Blame it all on Trump. Whatever blows up in his own face.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I do.
So what are the more excuses that were had tonight?
Oh, from Nick? No, didn't hear a word. Didn't hear a word.
Oh, he must be into that new fad type of communication.
He's
TikTok.
Yeah, right. He's doing some sort of freaking schooling for work though. So it's like a 4-week school or something.
Is it all posted on TikTok?
Probably.
Oh. That'd be a hell of a way to start having school.
TikTok?
Yeah. Think about it. 2-minute lesson. Boom, done. Yeah, some sort of belly dancing type shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but they probably already
Did I go there?
In public school. Why do you think my kid's in private school?
She's at homeschool now.
Yeah,
cool.
So are yours.
Might have been. Oh.
Actually, my 13-year-old is homeschooled right now, but he has extenuating health issues, so, you know.
So, I made the dog mad today.
Okay.
He has been digging at the foundation of the house again.
Okay.
He did it twice today.
So you put
and I set
vent?
Oh, I set him up magnificently. He absolutely hates these concrete pavers that I have. They're 3 inches thick. They're
right.
75 pounds. They're 2 foot by 2 foot. I lined the whole house with them that he could reach. And when he went out there after I did that, he's looking at the pavers and looking up at the house and looking at me through the window and just like glaring at me like, you prick, you took away where I could dig.
Now I'll just dig next to the pavers.
No, he hates catching his paws on them. So I actually have them spaced just slightly apart.
Nice.
Yep. He does not like catching them with his paws.
Yeah, I don't blame him. They've got those bars too for around your fence. I've seen those. They sit on top of the grass though, which really kind of bothers me.
Well, I don't want to put anything down that's actually possibly going to hurt him at all.
No. They're bars. They're like freaking bar, but they look like cattle guards. They come in, they swoop in like a lazy fucking U with a crossbar in between. That way it's just gapped enough your dog can't get the good dig going right there. And you'd set it along your fence.
That's the problem with him. If he could get his paw through something like that, he'll hurt himself because he's done it with a chain link fence twice now.
Oh, no, it's not chain link. I mean, it's literally just 2 bars that come across. It's just to stop them from being able to go under.
Yeah.
Bar. It's just it's pipe. I mean, it's not gonna hurt the dog.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just using that chain link as an example. He has got his paw caught the little squares of the chain link and messed himself up.
I don't want to hear it.
He'll hurt himself with the pipe.
I had.
He'll do it.
No, I had our puppy when we first got her. We went to leave, and she got her jaw, the the bottom canines, lodged into a pet taxi, a dog pet taxi at that. Literally, somehow got that little tiny bit of jaw into the thing and looped in, and the dog's like yanking back, so you can't do anything because they're inside this pet taxi. I had to unbolt the whole thing and then try to remove the dog in cage as it's ripping back. I'm like, this dog's about to lose its teeth. This is about to be bloody. There's no vets open right now. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he ripped a dew claw off of the chain link.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's how stupid he is at times.
Have we hit the end of the show? Have we hit the
I don't know. I'm like waiting for him to grab his snack and go again. Sorry.
No, you're good.
We really didn't touch on anything with the Capitol building.
No, I really don't feel the need to. Like, we touched that it happened, and that's about it. It was dumb. There is no purpose to it, and that's why I don't show up to that shit, because I know somebody's going to do something stupid.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's just no... It was bound and determined to happen that something stupid like that was going to happen. I don't understand why people were surprised. It was just a matter of time that somebody was going to get pushed too long. I mean, when you literally have, all right, separate from that, when you have people from the other side coming, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Trump supporters are fucking innocent of it either, but I have people that I know that come out with this. All right, in regards to a different comment, right? I'm not reading the original comment. But it says, too bad the results are already certified. Go figure. Republicans crying foul when nothing happened. I can't wait to see Trump, the worst and most corrupt president in U.S. history, get hauled off to jail. Here's where it gets it's a whatever. Here's where it gets worse. So every single one of you Trump-tards needs sent packing. There is no place in this country for any of you. As a veteran, each and every one of you disgust me. First of all, don't speak for freaking every veteran.
We've touched on that comment before.
Right. But when you have these people saying every single one of you Trump-tards needs sent packing, there is no place in this country for any of you, you wonder why people are pushed to a point that they do stupid shit. You're literally telling them that I feel that you don't even belong here, that I feel that you have no path to redemption. You will forever be tarnished. I don't need to redeem myself to you if I have differing views than you. That's part of America.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a veteran, I look and say, you have the right to say whatever dumb thing you want to say and believe whatever stupid thing you want to say. Welcome to America. Well, you're an American.
Yep. Yep. The whole as a veteran comments,
I fought
90% of the time you don't even need to. Yeah, 90% of the time anymore, people saying as a veteran are using that term the wrong way.
Yeah. As a veteran, I want to thank you for supporting veterans. There you go. As a Star Wars fan, I tell you Boba Fett's the best one there is. Right? I can speak like that because it doesn't fucking matter. It's a movie, but as a veteran of the armed forces for this country, I'm entitled to my opinion, but and just same as everybody else. But I don't have the right to tell the people that as a veteran I'm more superior than you. This isn't Starship Troopers. It's not citizen versus civilian.
Yeah.
I served, so I'm a citizen. So my opinion matters more than you. No. So, I mean, that's why I say I don't want to really touch on it other than the fact of when you keep telling people this, and this, and they're evil, evil, there's no place for you. And they look and go, this is my country. I've had people defend Target getting blown up because, it got set on fire, but, you pushed on those people for so many years. And,
what did Target specifically do to them, though? I mean, Target being the target, what did Target actually do to oppress them in any way, shape, or form?
Well,
I can understand if you're being oppressed or something going against a government building.
No.
But a freaking department store. The fuck did they do to you?
Yeah.
Did you get evicted so that way they could build it?
I'm going to say...
It's happened before to other people. Okay, in that case, I might have a little bit of understanding. But other than that, no. You froze. You froze. Still frozen. Did we lose Zach? Am I actually the host now and not the co-host? Uh-oh. Technology is wonderful until it fucks up. Did COVID get Zach? Still there? Hello? I really want to hear what he had to say.
I really want to hear what he had to say, too.
Oh, God. Hey, there you are. Wow, interesting. You had to leave the studio and come back in a different way. What the fuck?
I had to refresh the page. But, hold on.
That's kind of why I didn't move forward with anything. I actually want to hear what you had to say on that.
My issue is, look, on the Target thing, they burned down Targets, right? These people have been pushed, but I didn't see the buildings catch fire. There was people that did stupid shit, and that really concerns me more is people making pipe bombs. They found pipe bombs in D.C. That concerned me way more than the Capitol building.
Yep.
They found
5 of them, 2 of them on Capitol grounds.
People stormed into the people's house. Okay, now they broke laws and stole people's stuff. It's no different than if my kid came into my house, stole shit from my house, and left. There's charges for that. Yes, it's their home too. They stole my shit. Pelosi has laptops missing, hard drives and shit. That's not good.
No, not at all. And to even for the security personnel to even let it get that far, that's somebody allowed this, gave a standout order.
No, somebody dropped the ball. Let's go with that. Let's not make any hyperbolic statements.
How, though, with all the security around that building, did nobody but one person get shot? How?
Let's not run the risk of lawsuit here. Let's watch how we word everything we say. And that's literally just somebody. I'm not going to say somebody did something intentionally. Somebody dropped the ball somewhere for some reason. Security standpoint wise, somebody dropped the ball. I keep hearing people say they saw them just let people walk through the gates.
There have been 2 videos that have surfaced showing 3 different officers within the 2 videos moving barriers out of the way and inviting people in, basically. But at the same time, I will throw this predicament out to you. If you were an officer there with an angry mob at you and you're not in full riot gear, what are you really going to do to save your own ass?
My job.
Yeah, but at the same time,
No.
I
No.
can't fully blame them for just letting people.
No, I do. You asked a question. I gave you an honest answer. My job is my job.
Yep.
If that is an angry
that's the way
mob,
I see it. But at the same time,
if that is an angry mob, I have the duty to call forward to everybody else and notify them that my position is being overrun and to stand my ground until my life is given in service to that job. That is my job in that regards. No question asked. I'm sorry.
It is.
That's no different. That's
you
no
and
different
I have
than
a higher sense of duty.
That's no different than the Parkland fucking the school shooting and that sheriff looking going, well, we don't have an obligation to run into bullets for children. Yes, you do.
Oh, yes, yeah. You and I have a different sense of duty compared to most people. And, yeah, those cops didn't uphold their duties. That's for sure. And they should be prosecuted for it.
As they probably should be. There's this misunderstanding of police anymore of what's their duty, and that becomes an issue.
And the waters got muddied on that over the summertime.
And the waters of that got muddied in New York City when they started having the police issue tickets for roll your own cigarettes.
New York City is so fucked up in so many different ways. Oh,
I'm just
for a supersized Drake.
So without saying much of anything,
at the same time, if somebody illegally parked, telling a truck driver, I don't see a car parked illegally, but I'll give you a ticket for holding up traffic. Okay, officer, and you go over their hood.
Yeah, New York's weird, but no. My thing is, when it comes to what happened in DC. It's inexcusable that it happened, no matter what. I'm not shocked that it fucking happened. I'm actually more surprised that it got handled as quickly as it did. And now they're finding out that there was issues with like the standing of the National Guard and everything else. This whole thing's going to take weeks to solve or to come down to figure out much of anything. But
yeah, it's. How it got to the point that it did is absolutely ridiculous, and it's 100% inexcusable the whole way
here's
around.
My thing. It's all going to get blown over. They're going to charge the people with whatever charge they give. That's going to be the end of it because you already have Biden going, if it was BLM protester. And I'm like, so you just turned your back on them and now you're drawing their name back out? Like, really? That's hilarious. But this is BLM protesters, and the situation would have been handled way different. And I'm like, yeah, didn't we just have that when you set DC on fire?
Yeah.
Just saying, handled it completely different. But now, did it start out different? Yes. So I don't know the new administration's going to look that deep into it. They're just going to go, it's Trump's fault, and that be the end of it.
It could go that way, and that would be very good if it goes that way. It could go deeper than that. It could be used as a tool. What happened down there could be used as a tool to push more restrictions on regular law-abiding citizens.
Oh, that'll happen anyways. That's true. If you didn't already see that getting ready to happen,
I'm just saying.
This COVID showed what they can get away with.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't care what politician you are and what party affiliation you are. They're all just as guilty of it.
Yep.
Except
and it's being proven more every day.
Except that lady in South Dakota. She seems to be pretty fucking cool. The governor in South Dakota is like, do what you want. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
They still held Sturgis. What's that tell you?
Yeah. And you really didn't hear too much about Sturgis. About COVID in Sturgis.
Yeah, they tried afterwards, after Sturgis.
You heard a little blip of it, but that was basically it. Just a blip.
Yeah, because it didn't hit people didn't care. It's kind of like, Obama, his whole presidency, he'd wait till, Friday night to pass something real slip dark of the night, because 24-hour news cycle, come Monday when people are paying attention or at work to talk about it, something else has already happened.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good politics. I'm just saying. I respect the shit Obama managed to pull off. He said he was going to give us change. He gave us change. I respect the way he pulled it off. I don't agree with all his decisions, but I'm also, people like, I listen to like Tim Pool and all that, and Tim Pool's, they go military industrial complex, blah 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 blah, anti-drone bombing. I'm like, I love that Obama drone bombed everything. I hated the fact that, sometimes mistakes get made, that the American citizen one, okay, but, and I've been there for the apologies over in Afghanistan where we go, sorry, we bombed your school building, but you had a bunch of Taliban in it. I've been there for that stuff, but I'm saying, out of all honesty, I wasn't against drone bombing, because I look and go, you're telling me we didn't have to put boots on ground and risk hundreds and thousands of lives over something we could just literally send one explosive device on a little fucking automated piloting program? Like, okay.
Yeah. Somebody sitting in Arizona with a joystick and a button flying it halfway across the world.
And then claims PTSD because they drop bombs from a Connex.
He almost made me spit my soda and stuff out. There's a certain degree where I can understand certain parts of that, but there's other parts of it where it's like, okay, you're watching this in real time through a video feed. You're not actually sitting there watching the parts fly.
Right. Without getting any more detailed than what we just hit. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just,
that's why I worded it that way.
You're not eyes on. You're not right there. You're not having to help go investigate this site afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Airplane. I didn't. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but did the guys who flew over Hiroshima and Nagasaki fucking claim combat fatigue from dropping those bombs, or did they go, relief? We saved millions of lives.
There's quite a. They actually did some interviews on those guys, and they actually regretted it.
Well, yeah, but that didn't mean that. Yeah, regret's a different story.
Yeah.
They also went knowing what they
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, they're like, it's a shame we had to do what we had to do.
Yeah. Which it is every time. It's a shame that you have to do. When you got to pull that trigger, it's a shame. But
yeah,
there's a trade-off there. Or your. I'm choosing mine.
Yeah.
I'm coming home to my family. And just, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've been clipped up with the PTSD thing and everything else. I mean, but it's because my brain didn't react to certain incidences appropriately. But that's a brain, not a conscience, not a morality issue. If I have a morality issue, I'll speak to my priest. If I don't, then I guess I'm good.
Morality issue. I can't say I've really run into okay, maybe twice in my military career running into a morality thing, but
no.
As often as what some people play it into.
I'm talking morals, not a lawful morality of should I or shouldn't I, but just morality of a life is a life, and it's not an easy thing to remove from the world. As much as you want to tell your kids, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out.
Yeah.
There's a toll on your soul, no matter what, be it vindicated or not, be it a rational person, a perfectly okay reason, it's still a toll on your soul. No way around.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by a morality issue. If I have a morality issue, I've got a priest. I'll talk to him. Until then,
yeah,
I don't need somebody else to come judge me on this. And it's one of the issues. I am curious in the next how many days, how many more pardons Trump's going to give, because now that he's pissed, how are you going to feel if he pardons Julian Assange?
Yeah.
Julian Assange, now that I know a little bit more about him, I have less issue because he is a journalist. I mean, in regards, he did not hold NDAs. He didn't hold anything else. He did try to notify the government when things could get dropped inappropriately by other people from his sources. I mean, that whole thing, I'm a little more, okay. I think he at least would deserve a fair trial that he's not going to get. Edward Snowden, though, that one.
You know, basically all he really did was confirm things that were suspected.
No, yeah,
for the most part.
But that's not what I asked. I asked you, how do you feel? How would you feel if he got pardoned? Do I need another drink?
That's a mixed feelings thing too, though. You know, where you got the two sides of the coin, 100% the two sides of the coin. You know, him going ahead and doing, to a degree, okay, I'm not saying he did do a service, but to a degree, doing a service to the public, letting them know, hey, your life's not private. You know, just confirming everything in a way. Yeah, and at the same time doing a disservice by going ahead and revealing all these different forms and ways of being able to do surveillance. You know, it's a catch-22 either way. I really don't know how I would feel if he were to be pardoned. I mean, just like you were saying with Julian Assange, fair trial.
No.
I think Snowden should be put to a fair trial as well.
Here's my thing.
But he's not going to get it.
Yeah, Edward Snowden, and right now he's never going to see a fair trial. That's besides the point. Edward Snowden, 100% a traitor to this country. He signed non-disclosure agreements, took a government job.
He went against them, yeah.
He took a government job. He is liable to pay the piper for what he did. Now, if he goes to court,
that's where my biggest issue is with him.
Hold on. Now, if he goes to court and the court finds him not guilty or innocent, obviously not innocent, but not guilty because what he did outweighed due to say he couldn't. Who's he going to report it to? The president. Everybody higher echelon than him is in on it, right? By all technicality. So who's he going to report this non-disclosure or these violations to? Who's he going to report it to? He has no other option. He took the risk knowing that there's repercussions to that. And if he, but to not see a fair trial, I can understand. I think he should face, by all means, committed treason against this country because he released classified information to people not eligible to touch classified information. Sorry.
Yeah, and that's where I say the different forms of surveillance that he revealed.
We all knew was happening. He just verified it. But at the same time.
Well, I mean, to the level, to the extent, and the exact caliber, the exact way they do it. Well, that's where I don't feel he should have said a fucking thing. I don't feel he should have said anything on that type stuff.
Well, and that's why I say he needs to face a trial, right? That where they appropriately weigh him, but he deserves a fair one.
Saying that they're doing it, okay, he kind of did a service. Saying the way they do it, a disservice.
Nobody would have believed him if he just said it.
Yeah.
So, and that's where I say, but you notice they're after him, not the reporters who released it.
At the same time, though,
look, here's my thing.
There's a reporter that still hasn't been charged with anything out there and still on Fox News that I honestly feel should get charged because revealing troops' positions and winding up those troops getting killed.
Yeah, fair enough. But here's my thing.
I don't think I need to mention the name. Everybody can go ahead and look for it themselves.
Here's my thing. They commuted, keyword commuted, not pardoned, but commuted the sentence of Chelsea Manning. Edward Snowden hasn't been charged, so he can't be commuted. No, if he
he's
got
still
pardoned
holed up in an embassy somewhere.
in Russia, if he got pardoned though, if he got pardoned, could he ever come back to the States?
That's a good, fair question too.
Even if he gets pardoned, he's still got to.
Because they could actually wind up hitting him with other charges to be able to arrest him once he came back.
They could general pardon him and clean slate him so that no matter what, he's good from anything prior to now. But in doing so, that the issue comes that yes, he would be pardoned, but could he ever show his face in the States again, or would the CIA or anybody, NSA, probably the people he worked for in the NSA, just make him disappear? Probably.
And call it witness protection.
Right?
Did I go there?
Yeah. That gunner there is witness protection. Sure, they're gonna make it blatant and obvious that something happened.
Yeah.
Just saying. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Showing up way towards the end. I like it.
I know.
He walked in on this. This is probably the worst time on the entire show to have just waltzed in on.
Well, yeah, probably. I see you clearly. He must be in a smoke room.
No, he's using his phone.
Not just that. I'm on my phone and it's got a crack across the front camera. So
he blew up his laptop charger yesterday. Literally, poof, fire, house burning down.
Yeah, the dog bit the cord. Apparently, they got twisted up and messed up.
So that means you're buying another dog, right? So you're buying another dog, right?
Yeah, he needs a third one.
Yeah.
You got to take care of the one you got. So you got you're gonna replace the one that chewed the cord, right?
Yeah. In some ways, I wish I could at times.
Yeah. Steve made
4 vacuums in 4 months.
Steve made 6 trips to the store for me all today because I can't go anywhere. It was ridiculous. I kid you not.
That you needed.
If one fitting didn't work, we had to find another one, and it was just of course, it's a Saturday, so everybody COVID time frame wants to close early.
Yep. So you got everything
you
working,
got rid of
right?
the beard, Steve.
It seems to be working. I haven't noticed any
Not the
leaks
holidays yet.
Yeah, I haven't noticed any leaks yet or anything. So yeah, it seems to be working as of right now.
That's good.
It went through its first cycle. We're running a cycle right now through the 1 hour wash. That way we can try to kickstart it a year later and get some of the dishes down and also see how well it washes on the 1 hour wash.
Oh, okay. So
I've never owned a Whirlpool dishwasher before. I don't know how well it works. If I was willing to spend $1,000, I would have got a stainless steel freaking dishwasher, or stainless steel tub. Right, instead of the plastic tub, but I'm not spending that kind of money. Fuck that.
Well, at least you got something now that works.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to even tell you. Literally, I had to take the shop back. There's insulation back there, but it whatever it was. You can see mouse shit, dried mouse shit. There's an old mouse trap back there, right? But in the insulation, that noise barrier insulation, because it's actually fiberglass insulation around it too, the old school Kenmore fiberglass.
Yeah.
That a mouse had made a nest on the top of the fucking dishwasher. There's no mice or anything, but yeah, it had ate a nest up there.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it was. But yeah, so. And definitely during the COVID, this isolation thing, trying to get anything done around the house is kind of thank God we haven't done much, but it's just so hard to get energy to do much.
But you knew, is it illegal now with the child slave law?
No, I let the dogs lick the plates.
Oh, okay. And at least they're clean before they get clean.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not crazy here. Come on now.
They're the cleanest animals around.
There's no child labor in this house.
Oh no! I heard you say, "Oh, take that and throw it away. Throw it in the trash." No child labor, huh?
I help.
Oh no! Yeah. I help.
Dude, freaking, what is it? Nickelodeons or whatever. Tots.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, Tots, Disney
That's
Tots.
Disney Junior with Tots.
See, he knows. That's horrible.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's a dad. He's a dad. He should know.
Oh, shit, fucking, he's like me, never home. I don't know who the second viewer is we have here. Don't be afraid to leave a comment in the comment section. But like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if it's my mother being nosy in the background, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Yeah.
It's probably the other Zach's wife watching, trying to figure out what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, go probably read me a new one saying, "You guys are boring. This is stupid. Why you do it?"
Right. Well, because we actually got quite a few views last week. Last week was like 21 views.
Oh, Steve decided, fuck this.
Yeah, right. But last week was like 20 some odd.
No,
views.
I'm still here.
So, yeah, I mean, we're doing better. Maybe it's the new year.
Maybe they were waiting for us to go into quarantine. They knew something before we did.
Right. Here's my thing. If you were to share with people, we would have a bigger outreach as well. I still think your future father-in-law or stepfather would enjoy watching the show.
I'm good with that one.
No, I think we stay very, very mellowed on a lot of the political view. When we do bring up politics, I mean, look at earlier. I mean, we stayed very mellow.
Oh yeah, with the events of this week.
This isn't one of the shows where we're just blah blah blah. Conservative is the only way. I'll tell you, I've got no problem with universal health care. Right. My issue is one. Healthcare is a human right, right? You break your arm, you get taken care of. Health insurance is not. But I'm all for health insurance, universal health insurance, if we can get it right. But we've got 1% of the population right now, which is the veterans using VA. And they can't get it right with them. Get it right there, then slowly implement it, and we can afford it if we stop giving money to Pakistan for gender studies.
Yep.
Just factually true.
You're not wrong.
No, I mean, it's just factually true. If we stop giving out... How are we borrowing money from countries to give foreign aid back to the same country we're borrowing from?
India?
China. We send foreign aid to China.
But also, look at India, too.
Yeah, but we don't borrow money from India.
It has happened.
I'm sure, but not recently. So, I mean, that's just a conceptual thought process here.
Anymore, though, with China, how much we borrow from them. Are we just borrowing from them to make the interest payments?
Oh, probably. Who knows? The whole fiat currency system is weird anyways. If we went back to the gold standard now, though, we'd be screwed. I'm just saying. People don't realize it is too late to go back.
Yeah.
It's right now. It's just faith in the dollar. That's what we're anywhere. But are you ready for your gas prices to start going up?
Sure. It's going to. It's inevitable. It's one of those things. I more than likely will get an auxiliary tank, so that way I can just go 3 states over, fill up there, and come back home. Yes, it's only 50 miles.
Who got our link is eyeballs?
Huh?
Somebody's trying to join our stream, and it's just eyeballs for a name.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know who this person is.
Find out.
I don't know.
You can boot that.
Hi. I don't know. No idea. I don't know who got our link. Who could have gotten our link other than Nick? Because Steve wouldn't have shared our link.
I didn't share it.
I know.
Ask them name. Who are you?
Guests have chosen to mute themselves.
Unless, hold on.
Where's
let
he
me
going?
here. Yes.
Is it your child on the tablet?
I don't. Nope. The tablet's sitting right there. Nobody touching it. That's what I was wondering at first. I thought I logged out of that, and I did.
Yeah.
It would kick him out.
No, because it's just a link. They could follow. Anybody can follow a link from any device.
Not me.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know if they've got their microphone muted.
CIA.
What?
CIA.
Yeah, it might be.
NSA.
I don't know, but you see, the name is two little Google eyes.
3-letter
CBS?
organization.
Is it Google?
CBS?
I have no idea. They don't want to talk. They can go away.
Oh. You just kick them off, huh?
No, I just removed them from the stream. Nobody's talking. I can boot too. That's an option. Yeah. Kick from studio, ban from studio, edit name.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Banned from studio. Oh, you brought them back.
Yeah. I was just seeing if it made a point. Is it my mother or something?
Your mother's in the bathroom.
That might be why it's muted.
Might be.
No, her. She doesn't have her phone in there.
Oh. I mean, Nick is the only other person who got the link that I know of, unless Jason Barton. I sent him a link, but I don't know. He read it.
You better knock it off or you find yourself in a corner.
Damn. Make her do dishes.
Right?
Well, they now have Whirlpool to do that.
Right?
They put her in the whirlpool. How's that?
Wow.
Yeah, let's see. Nick hasn't looked. The only other person I sent it to would be Jason.
I didn't forward it.
I don't mess with your stuff.
Whoa.
I don't know. Now I see.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
What the hell's that?
I don't know. I'm almost regretting having brought in somebody on this show but I'm creeped out.
Damn.
I have no idea.
Wow.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
I got nothing.
This is weird.
I don't know if I like that staring at me.
I don't know. Who is it? That's the question.
I'll bring someone on too.
I don't know.
What the hell?
Now there's a Tigger. I don't know. Did somebody get a hold of their parents' phone or something? I don't know
Okay.
if your microphone's muted, whoever that is.
That's a blanket. That's your... Is that the blanket?
Well, it's quite interesting. Wow.
It's gone.
Now they're gone.
Damn. That was scary.
I mean, kinda. Like I said, I don't know who it is.
I don't know. But it was scary, though. That eye looking at you.
Oh!
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. That if they would unmute their mic and use their words, we'd be
Eye of
good.
the tiger.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, Buggy.
Uh,
Well, get something then.
Is it Mike Tyson?
If it was Mike Tyson, I think he would use his words by now. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. That's odd.
Right?
Yeah, probably a good idea to go ahead and take them off the live part.
Right.
and only keep it to where you're seeing them backstage in case something really wrong is there.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I have no idea. Oh, they're gone now. They
Do what?
they removed themselves from the studio, from the back room.
Oh, did they?
I really don't. It doesn't tell me. It's whatever name they give. I did. I sent Jason. I was like, if that's you, your mic's muted.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea. It kind of weirded me out a little bit, actually.
Yeah, actually.
So what's Black doing? He's just standing there in his basement?
Yeah,
No,
no,
he's
in my garage.
Oh, you're out in the garage. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're out in the garage
I got
because
the
you're
space
smoking.
heater up here going, so it's a little bit warmer.
Ah. Okay. I was wondering because you were smoking, so I was just curious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in the garage, got the phone sitting on the shelf, rock at the bottom of it, holding it propped up to where y'all can see me. Literally.
Mm-mm. Ooh. Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Damn.
His wife kicked him out of the house. That's what it is.
Huh?
He ain't got a camper to go move into when the wife kicks him out.
So is he confined too?
Oh, he's under quarantine. That's why it's the quarantine show. I'm quarantined. You're quarantined. Quarantine show.
Yep.
Oh, well, hell, then I need to leave.
Look, we know it's a virus, but as far as we know, it doesn't cross over to the computer side, okay?
That's okay. You should have seen Steve. He had to measure the one pipe, which then turned out being the wrong measurement, I think. Anyways, but he's got two Kleenexes. He's trying to hold on the pipe and the tape measure that I left on.
Nope, they were Lysol wipes.
I'm sitting there like, okay, how well is this gonna work? Because I was gonna text and be like, make sure to wear your gloves. Like that. I'm like, if he doesn't, it's on him. I've got no idea.
No, that was your mother's idea to use them. But hey,
she's not wrong. I just one of those. I was like, I hope he's got gloves because I can't give him a pair of gloves to use.
no, but no. At least we got the right dimensions and everything now.
Oh
so.
yeah. Like I said, you're not hearing me complain. I'm glad I've got one. I'm glad that finance is lined up everywhere for it to be able to be picked up because otherwise, if we ordered one in, hell, it'd be almost February by the time one came in.
No, the lady was telling them there that some of them get direct orders, have to come right from the manufacturer, 90 days.
I believe it.
And that was that one, the one you wanted.
Oh Jesus, the one we wanted was going to be 90 days. 3 months.
Oh wow.
It's a good thing we paid for that one. Oh. And don't get me wrong, I was not thrilled about the price. Hi, other person watching, whoever you might be.
It's the eye of the tiger, probably.
Right, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Or comment to tell us who the heck you are in a way.
Right, yeah. We are the type that we talk with our fans. Follow us on the Facebook.
Well, YouTube don't allow you to comment.
YouTube lets people comment.
Nuh-uh.
You can live comment. You have to hit the live chat.
Okay.
You might.
Eye of the Tiger come back or not?
What?
Did Eye of the Tiger come back? Did Eye come back or not?
No. Nobody's come back yet. Yeah, I've been watching. Don't worry. I've got down the screen that I can see these things. But,
believe it or not, no, it does not have live comment.
That's how I get Dark Tiger 1138 comments. I think you might have to be logged into YouTube. I don't know.
You hit chat on there, you can see it.
Well, I'm actually looking at YouTube here,
chat.
and it does not have any links for at all. See, this is what we're looking at. We have nothing.
I can't see it.
Oh, you're going through YouTube on that one.
Yeah. Damn it. That's all we have.
Scroll down. under the
And just-
description.
Huh.
I don't know because that's how my wife makes her comments.
All it has is a Facebook link and that and Instagram. So it has like, dislike, share, save, report, and that's it.
I open it up and it goes straight to live chat on mine. Yeah, like, dislike, live chat. You might have to be logged in. Yeah,
Hmm.
you might have to be logged in. Logged
I
into
think
you.
I'm going to need another drink after that Eye of the Tiger thing.
Yeah, YouTube on here, do you?
I was one of them for a second. Yeah. Yeah, because we're rated as not child appropriate material.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
yeah, we were child appropriate till the other Zag started coming on the show, and that balding head just started scaring kids.
It scares adults, too. What are you talking about?
Me.
No, it's his face.
Yeah, his face made us 17.
I don't know.
Oh, man. Ooh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Sorry.
Sure you are.
He's not.
There's live chat.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
See, he found it.
Yeah, I had to close it out and reopen it.
No?
I don't know. But yeah. So. Uh-huh.
So how's work been, Steve? Oh, Steve's gone.
Damn.
I see that. Hi, we have 3 viewers now, so whoever the other one is, I don't know. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.
Talk to me. I'm lonely.
But I would ask Steve. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Back in the green room. There we go.
Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button.
We were curious how
What was
it
that?
about
Yeah, how's work been?
with us being unable to be communicating through the quarantine at times, mainly because
Hello?
we're tied up by children.
Oh. No. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Turn your volume up.
I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Oh. I'm not getting anything now.
Not getting anything.
Hey, let go of the dog like that. You're not a dentist. She started inspecting the dog's teeth, and that's. I love my dogs. I trust my dogs. You don't stick your fingers and nose in the mouth of a dog. It's just not.
I have no volume.
You have no volume.
I don't have any volume.
Why? She like freaking choke holds a dog, like rear naked choke.
Yeah.
Just like
Okay.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Get that other thing. Nope, I
So-
still can't hear anybody.
We can hear you.
Can you hear us now?
I don't know.
I just texted
I
him.
did.
I said we can hear you.
I don't know. What the hell? I don't know.
thinking the one viewer might be
That's
Eye of
weird.
the Tiger, whoever the heck that is.
I don't know. I don't know who this third viewer is.
I don't know who the second viewer
I don't know who the second viewer is either. Let's be real. No.
Mute camera back. You there, Steve?
I don't know what happened. I can't hear you guys.
No, I don't know what happened either. You can't hear us, guys.
Cat!
I'll talk to you in sign language.
Ah!
What are you looking for, Cat?
Have you watched any of these freaking governors and their little sign language people going? Or these mayors?
I would not want to be the sign language interpreter for Joe Biden.
Ah! it's gonna be as bad as Trump making fun of that reporter. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah. But anyhow.
Yeah, I know, right? So I don't know. It seems like this show's coming to a slow wrap, a slow close.
Yep. We lost Steve there. He can't hear us.
So I mean, I guess on a side note, I mean, we can do it with viewers one of these days. We are going to with the Star Wars movies, just not this weekend, obviously. Where we evaluate the Star Wars movies.
Could be interesting.
Yeah, and we can pre-record it too, actually, because I have the ability to pre-record with this thing, so we can actually pre-record it and then put it up at a better time.
Yeah. And I have to try and get the remotes away from the Munchkin to be able to get caught up, I guess.
Caught up on what?
The
Okay.
Star Wars movies.
Oh, right.
So I actually have an opinion.
No. We'll have the opinion all at once. That's the idea. Like for some of it, it'll be your first reaction.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
There we go.
I don't know. I
We
just
were
had to
wondering how work has been for you with us being under quarantine. It tied up with our kids and our significant others and spouses. Exactly, how it's.
Well,
we haven't been able to
I didn't know you were under quarantine. I almost called you a couple times at 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, it's all right. I mean, it happened Wednesday midday.
Well, besides getting phone calls pretty much every day from Jeff Lyons.
We don't throw other people's names out. Come on now.
Oh, I don't care. He's been complaining too.
Since Zach's not there.
No, actually, he's not complaining about that. He's just been complaining about other stuff. How he's not been able to pick up everything, this and that. And Brian's been having to go there
Because he's not getting the help he needs.
Oh no,
So,
I think 3 out of the 5 days this week he's come back completely full. So have I.
Oh, nice. How's the other the fill-in driver working? Out.
Slow. Well, were you the one that told me that he was going to get rode up?
No.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to have swung by and pick up something down there in southern area, and he told dispatch that he's not getting it. He's just going by it.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, the next day they were going to bring him in and talk to him.
Nice.
Yeah, he's refused a few loads.
Is that an option?
Nope.
I didn't think it was. I mean, if so, I've been doing this job wrong for years.
No, they made somebody come from the clear over on the southwest corner there, come clear over off of 75 to pick up, because that one refused to pick up a load.
Wow.
I don't get it.
So yeah.
So what you're saying is I'm going to make up the money I'm losing pretty rapidly.
Oh, you'll be getting your hours still, yes.
I don't know if that's good or bad at this point.
Yeah.
Well, last I knew, I don't know how well he got to it, but they threw him to pick up my Romeo in Almont Friday.
Oh,
Or-
nice.
On Thursday, sorry. On
Nice.
Thursday. Yeah, needless to say, the day before he had Auburn Hills and Lake Orion to pick up.
Oh, nice. Okay, now we got somebody called Eyes trying to come in, showing us Christmas trees. They won't
probably the
share
same person
the
again.
microphone. They won't share their microphone.
It's probably the same person again.
Oh, I'm sure it is because it says Eyes. And now they're gone. They just left on their own. Is it my mother?
Is it?
Somebody might have
Is that your
recognized
Christmas tree?
Christmas tree.
Is your Christmas tree still up, Steve?
Yes.
Was that your Christmas tree?
Wait, look at his face. It's gone now.
Okay.
I know you see an alien's picture in the background. I know the pink teddy bear.
Ah.
It's your mother.
I had to make fun of it. Had to make fun of their eyes.
She had to make fun of your eyes that were on there.
Okay. Well, now we figured it out, I guess.
I'm guessing.
No, because she was here and she was
She wasn't the first one?
no, she wasn't.
Okay. Well, I don't know who the first one was then. That would explain why it was named Eyes instead of showing eyes, but
Well, you mentioned eyes and stuff. I think that's why she did wrote eyes there. Your mother did. So just be a smart ass.
right. But
No, it's been rough this week. And it doesn't look like it's gonna get any easier.
no, I'm sure it won't. I've got a couple days before I can come back.
Oh yeah.
still-
I know somebody in the office there's gonna love that.
Well, I still have to get a release from work or a release for work letter still too.
No.
So till I get that,
Are you supposed to?
I got to get something saying I can come back.
Last 10 days after.
I just we thought it was just the 10 days after you got tested.
I still have to have something releasing me back.
According to me.
Yeah,
School-
see, with me, it's not going to be
school-
quite like that. But I
They
mean, I
want
got to have
something-
this test result come back, and they're not accepting a rapid.
Oh
But-
Jesus Christ!
well-
Somebody's in a rocking chair.
When the last guy there at work came back, he
Me
had to get
too.
by the health department to come back.
Oh, what did he?
Yep. He had to have something clearing him to come back. There's too much risk. When does your quarantine start? When does it officially end? Because technically, because apparently most people don't run fevers, right? This is coming from the nurse. Most people don't run fevers. The fact I ran a fever, said that's an oddity, but that
You are odd though.
right. They said most people they don't run fevers, so they don't realize they have it, and so they spread the hell out of it because they go, well, I'm good. I don't have a fever.
Yeah, but most people named Zach are odd.
Well, right.
Thank
the thing
you.
being, though, they said that if I
You're welcome.
wake up day 11 and have a fever, I still can't go to work. So I'm a pending work.
Yeah.
They could extend my quarantine out if I'm still showing symptoms come day 10. They can extend it out.
And well, you weren't telling me you're gonna pay my bills.
No.
They offered me an extra 2 weeks off. Or an
Who
extra-
did work?
Yeah, they offered me an extra week because my daughter can't start school. Her 14 days starts at the end of my 10.
You could actually take FMLA on that one too.
No, it's all the same thing because it's all the same thing. It'd be a full 40-hour paycheck, right? They offered me time off if there's no child care for my daughter being under quarantine. So because she can't attend school or child care, I would get. But you can have a total of 80 hours, I guess, total. So I can technically have 40 hours and then do this again and have 40 hours. That's it. You can only get.
So you're gonna burn your vacation up?
No, that's not even using vacation. This is
COVID
all.
pay.
This is all federal nonsense. That's what that paperwork that I had to have brought to me was. So yeah, it's the whole thing. This whole thing's freaking nuts. But that's all got to do with the CARES Act. So they actually have to pay you, but they get a tax write-off out of it. They actually get all that money back plus a filing fee, apparently.
Yep. Well, with how the girls are getting right now, I'm going to have to get off of here in order to chase some.
Yeah, we were about to do a wind down. We were hitting after 10 o'clock, and we've now hit the 2 hour and 1 minute mark because we started a few minutes late. So, this has been the Nick and Zac Show with no Nick, an extra Zac, and a Steve. And apparently eyes.
Eye of the tiger.
Follow us on, Eye of the Tigger. Follow us on Facebook at the Nick and Zac Show. Instagram, Zac of the Nick and Zac Show at MP Jags. And fuck Nick and his VK Tactical, but I guess if you want to follow him there, you can follow him there. Eventually, Mr. Zach Black will have his Instagram as well, so he can share his dinners there on that instead of his wife sharing them on her Facebook all the time. By the way, your dinner looked interesting. I don't know. It would have been very appetizing in my house because my wife doesn't eat mushrooms.
What, did she put pictures of our dinner up?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was thus the comment. So,
yeah.
Steve, thank you for coming on and helping finalize this show in an interesting way off.
Why not?
Right. Why not? Why
At
not?
least more interesting than what it was.
Right. So, it's been fun. We'll definitely be doing this again, like we always do, because we're dumb and we have no lives. And then Steve actually just, cares about conversation.
And we actually like to find out from Steve, somebody who has a real life right now and not under quarantine, what's happening in the world.
Right. So, but we'll catch you later, Steve. Thank you for being on. We'll send you back to the green room. And then we've got the other Zac there. Hi, other Zac. Thank you for being on. Eventually, you'll have some sort of social media following as well. Don't you have too much fun either. Thank you for being on, and we'll shoot you back to the green room. And all you guys, thank you for joining us on the Nick and Zac Show. And you know where to find us in the future. Mostly every Saturday. So